Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Since I realized that I hadn't painted the zombie at all yet, I figured I would at least try and get him done tonight. Or at least get a good chunk of the work done on him tonight. So, without any other further ado, alright, so here. Get this here. Yeah, so for the pants, I am just honestly going to go with a Griff Charger Gray contrast paint. I'll do that first. And I got a few other things I need to do on some other heroes. Whatnot. Oh, hey, you know what? Let's have this up here so people can kind of see. Yeah, haircut. And I'll probably trim this down a little bit too. I just didn't have much time today to do that. Good to see you here. Hopefully the sound's good, right? Hey, Sojan. Yeah, I know. It looks like you guys are having a lot of fun. Sweet. Alright. So, like I said, for the pants, might go with this Griff Charger Gray contrast paint. And get that on there. Hey there, bud. I did. They really needed to be lowered. It went from, oh, hey, this is okay, to, God, this got really bushy. So, I just kind of figured I'd take care of it. Yeah, so... And how you doing, Peel Seal? Glad to have you swing by for a little bit. I know it's late for you, old man. Hey, hey, Dr. Irrefutable in the house. Well, yeah, and for you, the second you can feel it in your fingers, you buzz your hair, so... No. Yeah, I did. Got one on Tuesday. And like I was saying, I'll kind of trim up the beard a little bit here. But place I went for a haircut wasn't the good barber shop that I wanted to go to. It was Lady Jane's. And I let them try to do my beard once. Was not happy with it. They will never touch my beard again. Now, however, scissors and scotch, and then that old place up in, give them a little bit of a plug, Benson. I forget the name of it. Yeah, it is. Those are actual trained barbers. So I will actually trust them to style my beard and whatnot. And actually even it out. There you go. That actually looks kind of good right now. It is. I mean, I was looking at... Look at that nice side profile. It goes all the way out to here. My chin's right there. Ooh. Yeah, we did. It was nuts there for about 10-20 minutes. I actually couldn't see across the street at my house. And the river in front of my street turned in... Yeah. The street in front of my house turned into a river. That's what I was trying to say. I'm not that drunk yet. Just had a little bit. Oh, hey. Need to get my paint shaker because I plugged it in. Coworker swears by scissors and scotch. One of these days, need to go try them. Okay, yeah, well, hopefully you're in a basement right now, Kiko, because, yeah, that was, it was a little bit of an intense storm. Oh, hey, here comes Muse's Touch with a few people. Thank you for raiding. Yeah, you should go try Scissors and Scotch Sojan. They do really good, and actually it was the first time I actually had a traditional straight razor shave, and nothing says trust like having your neck exposed while someone you don't know is shaving you with a straight razor right across your neck. Still have internet and power, so I think I'm doing better than most. Yeah, at most I had just like a very quick little power blink. And then from there, things were alright overall. Okay, now which one do I want to use? There we go. Use that one. Okay, and then I'm just doing vampiric skin right now. I know you really won't be able to. And yes, I did prime these. I used just the contrast primer on these right now, just because I knew I'd be playing with some of the contrast paints. And let's move that there. Yeah, I could hear my patio door flexing quite a bit back and forth, and it was kind of weird hearing all that. Ironically, my wife is a trained barber. She can shave the marker. Okay, and yeah, if anybody Peel Seal is bald as a bowling ball, so that is the ironic part there. Well, maybe she was just that good that your hair just went, well, screw it, we're not coming back now. Or you could at least tell her that. She didn't want to bring her work home. That's why she married me. All right. Well, whatever works, right? Trying not to get into some of the contrast paints because I know it's still a little moist in some areas. Actually, I'm liking the way those pants are looking compared to the artwork.
Moist.
There we go.
Moist.
Ooh, a double moist. Let's go for a hat trick, guys. Alright.
Moist.
There we go. Okay, and you know what? Since these are going to be some of the,
Moist.
whoa, 4 moists. Hey, Gel Tip. Thanks for tagging along with Muse for this fun ride. Okay. Now for the shield. Yeah, I'm going to go easy and do contrast paints. All these, which... Excuse me while I stand up. Get to see my belly. Let's go with... It's kind of a lighter brown. You know what? We'll go with Garros Dunes on the shield. Hey, Michelle. Lovely to see you. Alright, well, I mean, glad having you here for a little while, so... Yeah, at least the fun part with some of these contrast paints, you can get about 2, almost 3 steps done with one coat, which is really nice. Whoa, filling up the tip jar already. Okay, and honestly, while all that's drying, we'll move on to this big boy. I think, yeah, before the stream started, I did a lot of this here. No, you do not. It subtracts from your own health bar, because I've seen both Michelle and my buddy Rod, they've offed themselves on Michael's stream when they tip. That would be really cool. That if you tipped, you would gain life back. But nah, doesn't work that way. I'm trying to hobby 2 hours each night, but it's not happened yet. Well, shoot for 15 minutes at least. Or at least a half hour, and then just work up from there. Okay. Now, I think I need to get his claws, which I don't remember. Let's look. Let me find the card for this. Oh, there it is. Alright, it's bone color for the claws. Bone claws! Oh yeah! So, let's go with... Here's the one that I want. Screaming Skull. Yep. Yeah, Bone Claws is ready. Ready to step into a Slim Jim. And something fell. Okay. Nothing important. At least right now. Just remember, Bone Claws will tell you the cream rises to the top. I gotta say, Kiko, I love that me not painting the mouth the other night for so long was actually starting to stress you out. That I just was leaving it as a red maw for most of the stream. I hadn't really forgotten about it, but I'm just glad that you're just like, you need to get this done. Taunting me. It's kind of funny when you're doing some of this stuff, you'll learn some of the points that you want to do right away just because it bothers you that much. So apparently for Kiko, he'll paint the mouth red and then immediately paint the teeth so that way it doesn't stare into his soul. Okay, and then for the hair on the zombie, I'm going to use this color called Filthy Cape from Army Painter. Oh, if only Warboy was here to torment with that. It has teeth, so it's a space hippo. Yeah, do you think that bugs look kind of cute when using drag? No, man. Yeah, me neither. I know I probably should have done this right away too. But oh well. It's my stream. I can mess it up however I want. Let's kind of shift the camera a little bit. I stream Monday nights too. I stream Mondays and Wednesdays at 9:30 at night, Central Standard Time. So, some of the same days that she paints, but we don't always do the double feature. So, be happy to see you on Mondays, which for next Monday I'll still be working on this big boy. Yeah, she's on earlier on Mondays. I stay on at the same time. So I'll be finishing some more work on this guy. I'll actually be glazing all of this. Or at least all of the aprons and pouches and whatnot. So if you want an idea of what I'll be working on, that's what I'll be working on. Alright, I'm happy to have lurkers too. Okay, now... Yeah, I'll paint this with Mechanicus. I know... It's already kind of a gray, but I want to make it a little bit more uniform. So, where is my Mechanicus Standard Gray? That's Lead Belcher. There we go. Yeah, come, sit down. Have some plaid. Hey, you know what? As long as people say hi and they're having a good time and they want to hang out in my streams, it's totally fine. And I guarantee the plaid is fresh every day, Gel Tip, that I stream. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm in my, where I have my... Oh, hello there. Hey, Crypt Monkey Studios is here. Trying to scare me. I don't have the Duck of Doom like you do on yours. But you jump so good, too. Night, Gel Tip. Oh, and you kind of missed it, too. I almost started stream with my Mordor paint. Right here. Almost. But, and I'll say this, looking at my setup and everything, I don't know how well all of it would fit on the setup here. That's a few hints I've given you, Crypt Monkey. Yep, so Jan seen it. So has delayed capture. But honestly, if you guys know, I mean, yeah, if anyone would have seen what my Mordor paint is, it would be my significant other. And then my bro. So... Okay, so for the skin and the hair here... Dawn's painting right now with you tonight. Awesome! So I've seen a neat trick for rotting skin. So they do a really faint flesh tone, and then they do like a green shade over it, and then they do a little bit of highlight. Or I might, in this case, I might just do some dry brushing since it's just a monster mini. So well, if she's not looking at the screen, you can just scream every now and then, "There it is!" And then just, it's not there. But I guess we shouldn't say part B of the cat plan, just to tease her a little bit more. Yeah, I do this just to give it a little bit of a rotted skin tone look. Just a monster mini. They're not almost all show grade when it... Okay. You hush. But yes, a monster mini, yes. I don't put... God damn it. Thanks, Sojan. You painted me into a corner. Congratulations. I played myself, I guess. I don't know. I just put enough attention to detail on them so that way they'll look good on the table. But then again, you remembered what my Space Wolves look like too, and that was before I could actually... Well, okay, I painted decent back in the day, but that was before I could really paint good. You know, I try to get to a good tabletop standard, that's all. Yeah, so... Look at that already, with just the greenish skin tone on there. True, yeah. God, it's hard to believe that, yeah, I started painting Warhammer seriously over, God, how long was it? 14 years ago. And yeah, I'd been painting for off and on for a while longer from there. Oh, dang it. There's a few tears in. You know what? I don't care. I'll let that go. I at least got the major points of the skin. There's a tear in there that I could paint a skin color. But I'm just not going to. Morty. Okay, now that's done. Now we will hit that with some Nuln oil. If that paint's not completely dry anyways, oh well, it'll just add to the effect. Right? Right. Let's keep this on camera for you guys. Yeah, I just love that one. Paint me like your miniatures, then Nuln oil. Just that scene from one of the new Bond movies where the girl's just in bed covered in oil. Yeah, actually, I have been tempted. So, Vallejo does I could get a thing of wash this big of their black wash. It's not quite the same as Null Oil, but it's really close to the same, and it's way cheaper. And I've been tempted to get that. I know Michael does that just because it's cost effective for him, because I think you can get one of these for about two of the prices, or the price of like two or three of these. I don't know. There's some math there, but it's but you still get more volume in this thing than you do out of the same amount for, yeah. Math, volume, price, shop smart, shop S-Mart. You got that? Okay, and now let's get some. Where's some of the metallics I was using? Do I want to use? Hey, you know what? For the metal, let's use Iron Hand Steel. Good. Or, as I should have said, groovy. Well, he's finally done. Is Ash versus the Evil Dead, or whatever that series is? Is that done now? Or is he just walking away from a cash cow? No. They really couldn't. Just kind of like, for Star Wars, especially after Carrie Fisher died, there's no way they ever could have recast anyone for Princess Leia. Unless they were going back and doing like some earlier stuff, and then they could use like 11 from Stranger Things to play a young Princess Leia, I think. Well, I think I'd seen somewhere where she even said she would be interested in doing that if a studio was, if Lucasfilm was interested in doing that. I think she even posted a picture of herself in the, like, A New Hope Princess Leia costume, and it looked pretty good. Okay, looks like he has... Oh. Here's where we're going to drive Kiko nuts. We're going to paint his mouth red for the time being. Woo! Fill that jar. Plus, I think Kiko has his sights on Sojan's spot as the raid boss, or as the stream boss. Okay, thank you guys. The cup is full. Now bomb the cup. Let's go some extra small. Here it goes. Yeah, such a good mechanic to find out with the tip jar. Ooh, refutable with a bigger bomb. Boom. Thank you, Dr. Irrefutable. Okay. Hit a few of these spots with some red. Just because he has some open wounds here and there. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. But shit, I probably actually should be doing more blood for the blood god for some of this. We'll make some of these look fresher, and then the rest we'll hit with blood for the blood god. Okay, and the eyes just look to be like a milky white. Huh. Let's see. Wonder. Yeah, let's go with brain matter beige for the eyes. Yeah, they look nice and dead in that picture. Or is it Brian Matter Beige? Because all Brians matter. And yes, I probably don't even really need to do this, but... Oh, let's watch this hit. Boom! And I'm not doing pupils at all on this. I'm just kind of getting the eyes there because they're there and they look dead. Okay. So, let's do a very light dry brush of... I don't want to use this one. It's too splayed or flayed out, splayed out, played out, and glavened out. So, we'll just do... just to pick out some of the raised areas. Just to give it that nice little skin tone again. There we go. Boom, nice and disgusting. All right. Okay, let's see here. I will get the teeth here in a little bit, but first, actually, I'm going to get gonna get a little bit of blood for the blood god on here and stipple it on, just because it looks like he has a few bloody splatters. Thank you, Michelle. I greatly appreciate the tips from everyone. Real quick, so that was sticking anyways. Get that off there. Okay, and you know what? We're just going to use this little dry brush here. It's really just the tip. Bok bok. Give a little bit more on just the tip. And we're just gonna blat, blat. Blat, blat. There we go. May look like he has some blood of some heroes. And I've noticed I haven't painted his shoe yet, but I will. What do you think? adequately bloodied enough. Okay. And now... Yeah, he's giving you the blue steel. Okay, now... that same bone color. We'll get the teeth here so Kiko doesn't go completely nuts. Or since it's not as big of a maw as it was on the other guys, it not bothering you as much. Well, you know, I am my father's son, so if you tell me it bothers you, I'm just going to make sure it bothers you even more. There it is. So on some of these other reds, and on the steel, or at least on the sword, well, maybe on a few of the other spots, I'm gonna go with some good old Agrax Earthshade. Just to dingy up the metal. Make it look like it's been through some stuff. And get these bandages so they don't look near as fresh. I guess I could have tried that, well, no, that was a bit too much. That one gloss armor, that one gloss shade that I used on the orc stuff. That was just a tad too much, I thought. Or it would be for this. Okay, and then for that... Yes, I did. You missed that. The one I used was just Griff Charger Gray. That was pretty much all I did on the pants. I figured that's good enough for dirty zombie pants. And then on the shield, I used this. Garros Dunes. So got those on there right away and let them dry. Yeah, that's the effect of contrast paints mostly. Right there. Yeah. Just gonna do... Let's do Doom Bowl Brown for the shoe. Because why not have just an brown shoe? The Wangacorn.
Hey, phrasing!
Good lord, yeah, that's just like... That needs to be full, doesn't it? Not that I'm complaining. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I think the eyes are going to look good, just pretty much like that. I don't think I really want to do much of... Well, you know what? Let's darken it up just a little bit. Just a tad. So we're going to go with this small layer brush. Again with the Agrax Earth shade here. Just to kind of darken the pits of the eyes. Maybe that was a bad choice. Milk was a bad choice. Good explosion there, Kiko. All right. And with that, yeah, aside from basing, I would probably just call this zombie done. Yeah, because he looks suitably undead and suitably zombie-ish. Wow, thank you. Oh man, Sojan's down to 417. Okay, let's... Alright, I still have a little bit of that. Well, Sojan, you could just kill yourself and start yourself over again as the stream boss. Just saying. Oh, Michelle. In for the win and started me a hype train. There you go. Blow yourself up. Oh. Well, if you want, Muse, I won't say no. I think I still have my Prime sub I could use on you, because I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'm at on stuff sometimes. Of course, Sojan would go with angry robots right now. And then we'll go with Kiko's favorite word. I don't know, which do you prefer better? Abaddon or Abaddon Black? Which one? Abaddon? First one or second one? Abaddon or Abaddon? So Abaddon, you hate that one the worst? Because, telling me this is... Oh, that bothers you too, Michelle? The first pronunciation? Jesus, guys, thank you. First one's the right one. Abaddon. Or is this kind of a aluminum, aluminium kind of pronunciation? Good Lord, guys, you are just blowing it up tonight. Thank you. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't share that, because I have... Let me test the widget quick. Yeah, I was testing the widget last night. Yeah, it's loaded. All the other bits are coming up, so... Huh. Jesus. Just bombing the cup. Okay. Yeah, and I don't see, unless it got lost in the... Yeah, I'm not even seeing it up in my notifications. I have no idea why. Okay, and then since this is a green monster, we'll go with Caliban Green. Because that's about the... Because I'm trying to keep the rims of the bases the same colors as they should be, because there's something mechanically with the game that they need those colored bases to be the correct color. So... Like if you run out of certain monsters, use one that's the same color. Okay, I guess I just need to kick it in the ass a little bit. Guess I just need to hit the widget button. Alright, I'm sorry, Muse. Everything else seemed to be loaded perfectly, so... Woo! Level 2 hype train! Jesus, guys, thank you. I don't know what I'm doing to deserve these bits, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Think you've earned another hint? Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll agree. You earned another hint, Dawn. Okay, I'll say this. It's from the Cthulhu mythos. Now, if that gives it away completely for you, that's fine. If it just drives you even further mad, then that's fine too. Because that's the whole fun of the Cthulhu mythos, is that it just drives you mad. No, I prefer the first your, Kiko. even care anymore. That's freaking awesome. So, have you figured out what it is then? So yeah, it was from the Bones 4... Okay, it's from the Bones 4 Kickstarter. It's the Cthulhu mythos. And it's about as big as my painting mat right here. Or at least, it doesn't fill it up completely, but it's... For a rough size comparison, it's about this size. It's this big. No lie. Too tired to think, but I'll figure it out after a nap. Yeah, probably. And actually, I haven't heard the wind blowing for a little while here, so... But then again, it's supposed to die down at 9 o'clock, so it is 10:30 here. It is dummy thick. Well, do you guys want me to keep going for a little bit, or do you want me to call it a night here at this point? Because I could, if people want to know, I could show you kind of how I do get the base started like this, if you want. Oh, it is? Yeah, we had like up to 80 mile an hour wind gusts. Okay, I'll do... Wow! Well, thank you, Kiko. And you got a first gift sub. Okay. So, what I do is I use astral granite debris. And I just kind of spread it on here. Well, Jesus, guys, thank you. Like, I think this is like only like my second or third hype train ever. And it still blows me away. So you're working on your competition piece right now too, Dawn? Yeah, the 80 mile an hour wind gust was us Saturday night. Knocked our power out for 13 hours. Okay, what commission piece are you working on? If you don't mind me asking, unless this is something you want to keep super secret. Okay, so then I put this on kind of thin, and for some reason I always just do like I'll like then drag a line through there like that, so that way it kind of gives the tiling effect, since these are all like on dungeon tiles. Another koi dragon. Koi dragon. Wow. Hi, Matt. Why don't you just restart English? Ugh. God. Yeah. Words are hard. No, Don, this isn't a new thing. No, like, we have a collection of words that we have misspoken at inopportune times. Like, I actually still, to this day, because for the longest time, we would call Terminators Terminators. And, yeah. So for the longest time, I actually had to stop and slow down, and I still kind of do, to say Terminator. Otherwise, I say Terminators. Yeah, and then there was Dreadnops. And of course, you would always have the best. You know, Jack Links has the best Jeef Berkey. And then see, I drag another one there, and it'll really show up because I'll let this dry. Yeah, Spood Beast instead of Speed Boost. Mia kept saying mushrooms instead of marshmallows. Yeah, because one person was trying to say, quick, use the Speed Boost. And he said, quick, use the Spood Beast. And so, well, yeah, it was like you're trying to say, I don't know, Terminators. Like, yeah. It's like you're trying to say tomatoes or potatoes or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's Terminators.
Hey, phrasing.
Yep. And Dreadnops, Spood Beasts. Oh yeah, and one person was trying to say, oh yeah, they had a really nice selection of blues and jazz. Only instead he said, yeah, they had really nice Jew Blaz or Jews Blast there. And so yeah, so that's how I kind of get that going. Though unfortunately this does have a little bit of a dry time to it. Could try and put this over by the fan to get it to dry for a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Just have a fan going to circulate some air, so I'll put that in direct line of that. Let's see. Then back to Korgoth of Barbaria. Maybe. Let's see. All right. Trying to think of what black I want to start with on this. And yes, there are different types of black. I know my mini painters know that. Thank you. Didn't even look at the reference card for it because it's just like, I'm painting Conan. I've painted so many barbarians already that I know how to paint Conan's skin. You know what? If I'm going to shade this, I'm going to go with this German gray on the hair first. Yep. So yeah, this is a very, very dark gray, but this should work as a good starting point for the hair. And I can shade it up, and at least some parts will. Really don't want my Blood Bowl team to look like a Scandinavian soccer team, so I'm going to be experimenting. Hey, yeah, I mean, seriously, that is the best advice I can give you, is, seriously, do not be afraid to try new things. Because what's the worst that can happen? You screw it up, then you can just slap more paint on it and try again. As long as you thin your paints a little bit, so that way they're not just glopped on and they obscure detail. But yeah. Don't be afraid to try. Bite the bullet. You might shock yourself with just how good you be. Yeah, I know. That was a very Bob Ross moment, wasn't it, Dawn? But it's seriously about the best advice I can offer. I mean, you won't grow if you don't challenge yourself. So, huh, he had braids in his hair. That's cool. Well, I will have to look. Okay. Just looking at the box art to see what color his cloth of loining is. So he has some turquoise in there. A lot of reddish brown leather tones. And then white fur. Okay. Well, let's check on our skeleton. I think it dried enough I could put some yeah. Put some gray paint on it. So now I'll cover all of this. Yeah, maybe it's not quite dry enough, but still try. Cover this all in. Oh yeah, this is definitely not dry enough. Oh well. Still try and get some of this done. Mechanica Standard Gray, just all over. Then I'll let that dry, and later on I'll hit it with the Nuln Oil, and then dry brush over again with Mechanica Standard Gray, just to pick out the raised details. Where'd it go? There it is. Yep, and I didn't get super serious with my painting until I did the goblin paint, actually. I mean, I was starting to kind of get there, but yeah, it was just nice, and just kind of pushing myself to get all that stuff done. Then a bunch of other things happened in my personal life, so art became a solace. I think you could actually start looking at my stuff and see and go, yeah, right there. That's when shit in his personal life started to go south. Because that's when my stuff really improved. I mean, hell, Sojan will back me up on that one. He was there. Yeah, I'll let this dry for sure completely overnight. So, yeah, honestly, at this point now, yeah, rode a little bit of the high there, and now I'm feeling ready to kind of call it a night. Plus, I'm almost done with my adult beverage too, so a Sojan special. What I love about mini painting: one, the big smile on the face when they put that mini on my table; two, fear in their eyes when I put the same mini on my table. Ah, warm and fuzzy. Yeah, I just got gooder. Yep. Aw. Yeah, have a great night, everyone. Thank you for making this stream so much fun. I mean, I had a blast. I mean, hell, I got this guy done in less than an hour. Or in about an hour. So, pretty proud of myself for that one. Yes. Get good, get good. So, yeah, thank you for swinging by, everybody. Yeah, just an awesome stream. Thank you so much, everybody. You made it that much more enjoyable. So, with that, I will say goodnight, and remember to just keep painting.